Okay, so this is going to be the second time I record this video. I just recorded it, but I realized I had an alarm go off like midway, so it cut out completely and everything I was saying didn't get recorded. So, in this video, I want to talk about how I'm currently working 90 hours a week while also building my dream life. I want these videos to be a documentation process rather than a do as I say or do as I do thing. I want it to be a follow along process where you guys get to see my journey, my thoughts, feelings, and how I feel during this process of doing something that a lot of people would consider to be strenuous or stressful or taxing. I am 22 years old, so I do have energy and vitality on my side. And I am the type of person who looks at youth as an opportunity to invest into my future. So I want to exchange that for as much money as I can to get to where I want to be when I'm in my 30s and 40s. So I think that life should be broken up into seasons, and I currently am in a season of exchanging low income skills. Low income labor for for money, right? So that's just a job, and within that, I am planning on saving a lot of that money that I make. Sorry, I have a hair on my face. I want to get it off so I can focus. All right. So I want to save that money so that I can invest into skill acquisition. And then once I learn those skills, it'll put me into a better opportunity vehicle where I can apply the same work ethic for a lot more money because I will have increased my leverage, right? So right now I'm making, I'm not going to exactly say how much I'm making, but I am in the top 10% for my age. So I'm doing well for myself. I live on my own, but I'm just not where I want to be, man. Like I want to be way further than I am right now, and I feel so behind. Like I feel behind so bad. I didn't get a job until I want to say like 19. So there's a lot of people who started working when they were 14, 15, 16, and they had all that time to save that money where I didn't. I've actually lost all the money I've saved about twice. I've had two or three occasions now where I've saved about $20,000 and I lost it all. I'm not going to go into depth about how that happened or what those instances were. If you guys would like to see that kind of thing for me to get more personable and vulnerable on here, I definitely can, but it would have to be something that is asked for because that's not my natural inclination to share or be vulnerable at all. But I am willing to step outside of my comfort zone if it's something that is asked for. I do want to be real and authentic in these videos. So, anyways, I'm kind of going on a rant here. So, this is step one of a multi step plan that I have for my life and my future. And it is currently about a 6 month phase. I've been doing it for about 3 to 4 months already. So, technically, it's about closer to a year long plan where I will work about 80 to 90 hours a week every single week. So, that means I'm working 7 days a week, no days off kind of thing. 16 hours a day, 4 days a week, and then it's about 9 hours a day, 3 days a week. And I'm also going to the gym within that time. I still have to get my hair cut. I still have to wash my car. I still have to do my house chores. I've not delegated any of those tasks. I do all of it by myself. And I'm sacrificing sleep. I'm sacrificing friendships. I'm sacrificing relationships. I have close to zero free time. And it is what it is, man. I love it because I don't think that a lot of people are willing to put in that kind of effort, especially this young, because there's so many things that we could be distracted by. It'd be really easy for me to go party or go do drugs or hang out with people I have no business hanging around. But quite frankly, I just have no interest in any of that, and all of it bores the hell out of me. The only thing I really find any satisfaction in is working and building my life and building myself up. So I hope that these kind of videos attract those kind of people where you guys want to listen to this kind of stuff and watch my journey and watch along as I progress. Um, I said this when I first recorded this video, but I'd like to say it again. I want these videos to kind of be videos that you can listen to while you work out or while you drive or while you're working, if you have that kind of job where you can listen to music or these kind of videos while you work. Because I like to do that kind of stuff when I'm driving to work or I'm at the gym. I like to watch informational YouTube videos or just people sharing their life and their experiences while I am doing tasks. So I would like to become a creator who creates those videos for other people because I certainly enjoy watching them. But within my multi-step plan, this is step 1. I plan on saving money to invest in. Sorry guys, I just worked 16 hours. This is the end of my day, so I'm a little bit cognitively drained, but I hope I haven't said this already. I can't remember exactly what I've said in this video and the one before, so I'm just going to say it anyways. This is step 1 of the plan. I am over investing my time for money because I am currently low skilled and I can trade labor for cash. So basically I am exchanging my current time for money so that in the future I can exchange that money for skills, and then those skills will put me in a better opportunity vehicle because I'll have more leverage to increase my money per time. So like per hour, I will make more money. I don't know if I overcomplicated that, but I hope it makes sense. So like LTDR, I will eventually scale back the hours I'm currently working and then spend about 50 to 60 hours of my week working at my job, and then about 30 to 40 on my business. And then once that business surpasses my job income and at least matches it for 3 to 6 months, and I have 6 months of expenses saved up in my bank account, I will then quit that job and do my business full time. The business that I am planning on doing is an online fitness business because that's the main skill that I have acquired in my life is fitness. I went from skinny to jacked. I say that humbly. So I want to help other skinny men overcome those struggles of, having low confidence or just being skinny or insecure in how you feel physically, because I had some of those struggles when I was skinny, and I understand how much better life is once you have physical confidence and you are able to go to the gym and have an appetite, So, yeah, I'm not sure how much else I have to say. I think this is just a first video, too many to come. I think some of the videos will probably be, me in my car driving to work, or me in the morning driving to work, or me going to the gym. Yeah, man, I think some of these videos might just be like raw talks about my mentality within this process, because I think a lot of people just have never been around someone who works 90 hours a week or can even imagine working that capacity, especially a job, because in the entrepreneur space, it's really common to be like, oh, I hate working a job, or working for somebody else sucks. But it's like, if you see your job as an opportunity to get you to where you want to go, then the fire you have within yourself is a lot different than if you see it as a dead end. If you're working somewhere you hate, or you're working a job and you see no future to it, then yeah, obviously that's miserable. But I fully apply myself to my job, and I take pride in my work regardless of what I do, because it's when you work, it's based off your character. And I see a job as an opportunity to improve myself and my work ethic and my character, and show up on time and do a great job and try to be the hardest worker there and lead other people, And I think when you do see a job as an opportunity to do those things, you will go a lot further than someone who only sees a job as a way to pay your bills. I see a job as a way to improve my character, improve my work ethic. Jesus Christ, that voice crack. Improve my work ethic, and also an opportunity for me to make money to invest in my future, so that I can eventually own my own business and not have to work a job and have that time and location freedom. I am young, I am 22, and I would like to completely sacrifice my entire 20s in order to get to where I want to be by the time I'm 30 or 40, so that I can not have to work as hard, but I probably still will work a lot because I enjoy working. But yeah, I think I would like to make the commitment of posting one of these videos every single day until the end of the 6-month period while I'm working. It's like 88.9 hours a week, but I'm just rounding up and saying 90 hours a week. But then I think the videos will start to get, I got the hiccups, will start to get more interesting when you see me scale back my work hours and then start investing those hours into my business, because at that point I will have spent money into the process of skill acquisition and have hired a coach and or mentor in the alternative education space so that I can learn the skills to build the business and then escape my job. And I think by that time it'll be really cool to share those experiences with you guys and the struggles of learning those skills as well, because I think personally that step one of this process is the easiest, because brute force work ethic is a lot easier than managing a side hustle and a job, especially because at my job I do bear majority of the responsibilities. But yeah, this is my first video, how I manage building my dream life while working 90 hours a week. I think that if anyone even watches this video, if you have other videos or things that you would like for me to talk about, I'm super open and honest. I would love to talk about those things. I just want this to kind of be a documentation process, like I said. And I hope to motivate other people to work hard and do what they want to do with their life too, for us all to get up and get after it and chase our dreams and chase our goals. So that's going to be it for the first video. I'm probably going to watch this over while I'm working tomorrow and critique it hella hard. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will post another one tomorrow. So, peace.